In East and in all the schools, I'd like to see teachers being more accepting towards LGBT plus students.
Some teachers are like, hey, there are only two genders, when they should be educated that it is different.
I think we should take into consideration like all of the different people at the school and be able to accommodate that.
Gender is a spectrum, not just two things like he, him, she, her.
People are very conservative about he, she, that's it, nothing else. Right now there isn't really the space for even letting people know what your pronouns are, like unless you're really proactive and go up to every single one of your teachers.
There are a few teachers that I have that are against knowing about they, them being a pronoun.
It isn't just he dash she, it can be they.
In my English class, I actually got marked off points for using they instead of like he or she. Having used a pronoun that has been seen as gender neutral and getting marked off points.
I mean, it's hard enough to address it yourself, but like addressing teachers what you want to be called, and it's a professional relationship, so it's really difficult to kind of figure that out.
They normally just say what you look like, or based off of what you look like rather than what you prefer, or like whatever is on the attendance sheet. Having like genderless bathrooms are one thing, but I think we need to have them more like readily through the school rather than having them just in the nurse's office, because it makes you feel like kind of like you're sick for going to a genderless bathroom in the nurse's office.
I would never want to come down all the way to the nurse's office from the other way of the school just to go to the bathroom to be comfortable.
Yeah, separate is not equal.
I think that East is good on the terms of like not directly harassing anyone. Most students don't like just shoot up to the kid and just say yo and start directly harassing them. But it's also, East isn't like at a good stage of like this kid's gonna help this kid and support him like when faced by these people.
I hear a lot of people using the word fag in classrooms, and it's very obvious that teachers can hear it, but they don't do anything about it. And like every time that's said, it like hurts.
Because a physical scar only hurts so much. What's inside hurts a lot more.
This is how I am is gonna have, I don't want to say a negative feedback in the sense that you're not going to be attacked, but you're definitely going to be put at a distance.
You're going to be alienated.
Yeah, it's going to be an alarm of this is not quote-unquote normal. Not going to be called out and like beat for it.
Hopefully.
To say it as I identify as is still a very, very large, unaccounted for step to take in a public high school like this.
I guess the best way to address an issue like this is to have the classrooms where you can feel safe. There's more of a barriers kind of being broken there. I think it allows for more comfort overall for all individuals